discussing giftings, and it's really always gonna be me. My task is simple. I want to see you maximize your leadership performance, transform your leadership performance, and make it into the future more successfully. And so if you're a team leader, how do you build flexibility into your team structure? You see, when you decide you need a team to help fulfill your vision, then you are suddenly determining the success of your life beyond just yourself, and that's key. And one of the key ingredients you need to kickstart is your vision acuity as a leader. And as a leader, the clarity of your vision determines the quality of flexibility of support you get from your system of people that you need to fulfill that vision. And so I'm going to share with you 3 things that I just discovered recently when I was having a training session with a team of 7 very recently. And the way I saw it hasn't been the way I've been seeing it. And so I'm going to give that to you firsthand in this video. And so you can see this clearly and suddenly begin to understand what you are supposed to do to make your vision make it into the future. And so this is it. And number 1 I told them about, as a matter of fact, it was consciousness. You see, there's a gap between what you want, what you value, what you desire, your motivations. There's a gap between this and what you do and how you perform. And being able to bridge that gap is the whole essence of leadership, right? And your degree of consciousness, ability to keep that value, that want in mind, is what determines the future. You're conscious about it. You're so personally, it's more about ownership. So you own it, and you know, and you as a leader owning it is not just enough. Your team member, your team structure has to get it sapped into the fiber of your team energy. And that means that they own it as well, and they are able to bring into the workplace daily, day out. And so consciousness is a great determinant of your future performance, if you're really going to make it into the future. And number 2 is curiosity. All right, you cannot make it into the future if you're not willing to move beyond what you think you already understand. That's just the truth. Your team structure have to have that consciousness also of being willing to learn and move beyond what you think you already understand. I know this sounds simple, but it's not. It's not. And so you have to be willing to do that. Number 3 is creativity. And there's a gap between consciousness, curiosity, and that is the creativity. We just have to find a way to understand that we are creative being manifesting. The illusion that we are going to be creative, when in reality we are creativity manifesting, it's one of the gaps that traps the creative potential of a team. And so the consciousness, curiosity, and creativity are the key 3 ingredients that brings connectivity, that enables flexibility of your team performance into the future. If you are not able to bring consciousness as a leader yourself, how would your team get consciousness about what you really want them to help you do? If you are not curious as a leader, how do you help your team become curious as you and willing to move beyond what they think they already understand? If you are not creative as a leader and not understanding that you are currently manifesting creativity in every little thing you do within the organization, how would your team help you bring it into supporting the vision that you have for yourself and for the team and for the organization in general? And so these 3 forces together in integration, in alignment, in focus, will help you make it into the future more flexibly. As a matter of fact, I can assure you that the future is really going to be flexible. Really is going to be flexibility. And so your ability for you to bring your support system relative to your vision as a leader in order to move them in balance, in peace and flow, will determine what happens to your organization. You're a leader and your support system, we need flexibility. And these 3 ingredients will help you get into the future, improve your performance, and help you make it into the future more successfully.